All right, cool. Welcome everybody to IPLcast 70, coming to you from the weird, heading into autumn, nice temperate climes of suburban Sydney, and also the getting progressively more humid and hot UK.
Yes.
Yep. So we've got our standard crew here, full complement in. It's been a month since we have done an IPL cast. The last one was IPL cast magic number.
Yay! You can hear me myself in the stream now.
Yeah, it should be working.
Lord. Yeah.
Made sure. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome to IPLcast, your source for slow ass news coming from the IPL world, the Pokemon world in general. It's been a slow month. Let's say that.
Yes,
It's been
actually.
4 weeks and there hasn't been much to report on, besides the what I would say was the Oceania Championships, but we already reported on that, and a whole bunch of other things. There's going to be a couple more tournaments coming out, but like you can't. There's nothing really past that, right? Unless the European Nationals have happened and like there are any reports from that, which you probably would have gotten that from other channels. April 1st has come and gone. Don't think I saw anything.
Thank God we're not doing it on April Fools.
Trying to avoid that. So it was just this entire thing of, okay, cool, so what exactly is the internet doing to prank us? The problem with living in Australia, I will tell you this, is that we have to experience April Fool's Day twice. We have to experience it...
Really?
Yeah, we have to experience it here when it happens, and then we have to watch all the people in the US go, haha, April Fools, and I'm like, but it's the 2nd of April.
Oh my God.
Yep, so how's everybody been in the last 4 weeks?
Good. I've been alright, been busy with one type of fandom, I guess you could say.
Right.
Been busy on playing on an MMO game that we all know, so...
Alright. The MMO that must not be mentioned.
Yep.
Because it's bleeding obvious. Like, we've all played it here at some point.
All of us have played it, yeah.
Okay, so, the other thing is that Ukulele comes out tomorrow, and Megan's challenge of finishing the game before Ukulele came out is just, you're blaming the distractions, aren't you?
I'm blaming the mushrooms.
Okay, alright, so Skyrim syndrome essentially is what happened here.
Pretty much.
Right. Okay, so we've had time to, there's a bunch of things that I got which will be immediately familiar and useful to those in the UK, but let's talk about this puppy.
Ooh, what you got?
This is a book, an illustration. It's an art book by Yusuke Kozaki, who you may know has been a character artist for many games, including Puzzle and Dragon, and I think he did something for Tekken. And Crystal of Reunion did the art for Mickey, who is the main mascot of Vocaloid version 4. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here because he's the character illustrator for Fire Emblem Fates.
Yes.
And this is the other side of the centerfold, by the way.
That is freaking cool.
There's a lot of Fire Emblem art in this thing. But this is still not the primary reason. Although I expect the fandoms to go rabid in about now. That is not the reason that this works as a thing, and that's not the reason why I got this book or asked somebody to go into a bookstore randomly in Osaka to get this book. No, the reason...
Is it something related to what most of us do?
It... possibly? All hail the non-binary leader!
Yay!
I mean, Professor Hotbod is in here too, and so's Candela, but you know.
Really? You call him that?
Well, Professor Hotbod, only in private. Um,
Oh my god.
but we got Spark as
It
well.
just sounds like you gave him a secret identity of some sort. Like
Professor
a freaking
Hotbod? Really? A secret identity? That's not the context I would put it in, Katie.
You know what I mean, like a double life of some sort.
But yeah, this thing, like, just going straight back to the art book, this thing has some pretty amazing pieces. Like, some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Like, it's freaking... This is full page art. I'm like, cool. It's pretty epic. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, and this is something that UK people would recognize, is this bit of candy. And if you've seen this mentioned somewhere before, stop trawling through my YouTube channels. But basically, what this has come down to, what this has amounted to, is essentially this thing. It is this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It stares at you with its dead eyes. The nightmare-inducing horror of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, you're gonna give more people nightmares of that now. You do realize that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing to focus properly. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There's a face here.
It kind of.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, you can pop his top off. That didn't sound weird. You can pop his top off and just have him look at you while you eat your ramen candies.
You're killing me here, man.
You know what's really cool about this? It makes a satisfying pop sound when you flip the lid open. That is acoustic to the point of enjoyment.
Yeah, I think you gave one of us a nightmare soon.
Oh, good. Then my job here is done. All right, let's get on to our main.
Someone don't like it.
Let's get on to our main Pokemon news. This is a short week.
It's only 2 headlines, nothing more, guys.
Yeah, it's only 2 headlines for external headlines, but we'll get to league news in a second. All right, let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marshadow has been revealed. The latest trailer for the Pokemon 20th anniversary movie has revealed the final Gen 7 legendary Marshadow. All that's shown so far is Marshadow rising out of Ash's shadow, but a story description on the 20th movie website suggests it is trying to lead Ash to Ho-Ho. Also shown in the trailer is a few key moments from the beginnings of Ash's adventure, including the capture of Charmander and the evolution of his Caterpie into Butterfree. I suspect the movie will be a retelling of sorts. Ho-Ho will also play an expanded role, making the first time it has been featured in a Pokemon movie. An official reveal video has also dropped for Marshadow, though it hasn't revealed any more details. Data mining has already revealed Marshadow as Fighting Ghost, however.
Fighting Ghost. Okay, yeah, it's kind of what I expect. Marshadow showing up in this thing. So this isn't just a reboot.
Have we ever had a Fighting Ghost before?
Have we?
What?
Have we ever had a Fighting Ghost before?
Uh...
Hang on, let me check in like Shibi.
Shibi?
Pokemon fighting...
You know the website.
Okay.
Shibi?
Chibi. You know, chibi.net /index2.html.
You mean Cerebi?
Shush.
No.
Yeah.
Marshadow's the only one.
Marshadow's the only one?
Yeah.
I'm just looking down the list of like ghost types. Yeah, Marshadow is actually the first ever fighting ghost type.
Alright, that's fine then. It's okay, Cubone. Your mom doesn't have to be one. So yeah, it's a it's interesting. I find it interesting that the movie features Marshadow. I mean, it was inevitable. It's the freaking 20. It's a movie midway through the Sun and Moon cycle. They had to release it, right? So this had to be an announcement. What I find annoying, I don't particularly find it annoying, but what I find kind of like it kind of let the fandom down because they were expecting, oh man, it's gonna be the initial story, except it's going to be really well animated because it's for film. Wonk wonk wonk.
I get why they're not just retelling what was already shown in the anime, because you can't just copy paste the entire thing, spiff it up a bit, and expect it to sell as well as you would want the movie to sell. Like, so I understand why they're putting Gen 7 Pokemon in it, because they have closely tied Gen 7 and Gen 1 together in these games. So it is understandable. But I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed. Just from my own perspective, it is a little bit disappointing, especially because they show him adventuring with two new characters instead of Ash and Misty.
Yeah, that's the
makes
thing,
sense,
isn't it?
because it's meant to be between.
Wait, Ash and Misty?
What?
Brock and Misty.
Sorry, Brock and Misty.
I was gonna say.
I was about. It's the
It makes sense because it's meant to be between essentially between episodes. So between when Ash gets Pikachu and when they actually like each other, which is kind of explored a bit in the anime, but they do tend to get through that story arc pretty quickly. So this is more of an expansion on that, but. The trailer does show a few key moments from the anime, such as when he finds Charmander, when he catches a Charmander, and when he's Butterfree evolves. So I'm not sure if it's going to go that far into Ash's story, or if that is just like clips that they're going to show at the end of it that they've decided to put into the trailer. We'll have to see. But I am a little bit disappointed.
Will you watch this if it comes out in theaters here?
At this point, yes.
Okay.
I would. I'm probably gonna make a new assessment once more information, like more trailers have come out in this thing, because we do know Pokemon's latest track record for movies and how terrible they've been. So,
it's been
like,
pretty
my
bad.
hopes are high. My hopes are high. But I've been burned before.
Right.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. What's the one that really made it? Oh, the Hoopa movie.
Hooper.
Yeah, the Hoopa movie. I felt parts of my brain die watching that movie. And it's like, because I look at it and I'm like, okay, clearly they went on a field trip to Dubai, and they just want to show how cool the architecture is in Dubai. And I'm like.
I mean, I've seen like the Anime America review on that movie. I'm like, oh my god, is it really that bad?
Yeah, it was.
Because
actually.
Hooper keeps saying the same phrase over and over again.
It was
ring.
That was his catchphrase.
Yeah. So.
I think I'll avoid that one. I'm just gonna stick with the first two movies.
Yeah, avoiding is a good idea.
If you like,
I'm just gonna stick to the first two movies. Thank you.
If you like legendary battle scenes, then watch the movie because it's got some pretty epic legendary battle scenes.
Yeah, that said, I mean, Pokemon the movie 2000 had some pretty epic ones.
Yeah.
And I only like Pokemon the movie 2000 because if you watch it with the Japanese language track on, that's Chairman Kaga from Iron Chef as the main villain.
I like Pokemon 2000 was great.
Yeah, oh my god, Pokemon the movie 2000. I cannot stop gushing over that movie more than I can for the first movie.
I would say that's one of the best movies that Pokemon has ever made.
Agreed. I hated the villain. Loved the I love the movie.
Lugia is great.
Lugia is
awesome.
I love
Lugia.
He's awesome.
Lugia is great. Come back to us. Ho-Oh's not the same. Having Ho-Oh is not the same.
I'm willing to give Ho-Oh a chance.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll give Ho-Oh a chance. The rest of the movie, I'm hoping I'll be able to give a chance.
I'm really hoping this isn't some sort of dimension distorting, let's rewrite Ash's childhood kind of stuff. Because I'm like, he's been a kid forever.
I don't think they're phrasing it as "let's rewrite his childhood," hun. I think they're gonna, at worst, they'd be rephrasing it as "let's rewrite his origins." You know.
Yeah.
And I can also get why they would do that, because I think, due to copyright reasons, they can't actually retell that specific story. I can't remember who I was reading that was talking about this. Somebody, but they were mentioning that Pokemon might not actually be able to reuse those story arcs.
This is Water Pokemon Master from Poke Beach.
Yes, that would be it. Yeah.
Possibly, because the rights are shared 3 ways, I believe.
Yeah. So it would make it. He theorized that that's the reason why the Mewtwo in the Genesect movie was female instead of being the original Mewtwo. Because it's not hard to get a replica voice if you can't get the original voice actor.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Okay, so let's talk about Marshadow for a little bit here. Let's put a little wager up, and I don't know what we're going to do as a punishment for the loser here. And let's set a condition. So who's in for? Is it going to be a card distribution, or is it going to be a download? So it's card or receipt. So it's card or game in this case. Prints out the receipt for you to redeem or whatever it is, versus go on to the just go on to Pokemon, load the game, and just download it. So, which
is
do you
there a
think it's gonna
pattern
be?
that they hold to with this sort of thing,
No!
or is guessing completely pointless?
It's
No, they always like, do it differently, because with events and special gifts and stuff like that, there's one point you have to go into a store to get a code. Another time it will be shown online for the code.
Yeah, because I remember when they did
this
their...
would really be either way. I don't see the point in trying to wager.
Oh, this is actually exactly the point on when you would try to wager, because you don't know how it's going to go, remember? As opposed to there being a pattern, where you know what's going to happen next, so there is no point to wager at that point.
I like to live safely.
She said. So, Katie, it's just you and me now, because Miss Likes to Live Safely is going to live safely. Do you think it's going to be
I just don't see the point in making a wager when there's no... You can't even theorize what it could be.
Yes, you can.
It
You
is
can theorize
accurate,
that it's
but-
either... You can half of the Pokemon from the last...
Okay, I have 2 guesses on... I'm gonna put myself as 2 guesses on this. My first one
I'm
would
going to
be...
put myself as being the first guess and the second guess, so I can't possibly lose.
I'm gonna do 2 guesses for me anyway.
Are both guesses in the
For
same
me,
camp?
the
Or into...
first one's gonna count anyway, but second one is just a second opinion.
All right.
I believe that it's going to be distributed in the stores that you have to get the code.
All right.
That's my official guess.
Okay. All right.
My second guess would be that it's going to be basically shown online and shown as a code or some sort of thing.
So I suspect, because we've
It's
had
code-based,
situations
I'm going
as well. We've had situations where it's been distributed in one territory, but it's been it's been distributed in one territory via Wi-Fi, but it's been a card handout in another territory. So if that happens, then the whole wager's off, because both events happen.
Yeah, it just counters
if,
it.
But if for the full worldwide release of this thing, if it comes out through a card distribution, I'm gonna have to do something stupid because I lost. That doesn't involve Habanero. We did this the last time. We all know what happened there. You can go look it up in archives if you really want to. Okay.
Oh god.
So let's talk. Yeah. So let's basically, if it's distribution by card, you win and I get punished. I am 60% sure that it's gonna be distribution by card. All new Pokemon. See, Now we can theorize about this. All
Yeah.
new, unannounced Pokemon, stuff that's just recently been announced, for the most part, like 80-90% of that, it's been distributed via card. You have to go to the store and pick up the card, or in this case, you go to the store and pick up the receipt. Very rarely, they will distribute a new Pokemon directly via Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
With legendaries in general, it's one or the other. It depends on what the distribution method used to be. If it's Mew, it's almost genuinely going to move to Wi-Fi because the original distribution used to be on like just go to a store kind of thing.
Yes.
So that's generally where the cards will fall. I was going to pitch towards a card distribution, but she beat me to that. So we'll see how this goes. And Megan just gets to laugh from the sidelines, as Little Miss Blake says.
I think we should let Megan like choose the punishment for us if one of us
this is
fails.
exciting.
Oh God, this isn't gonna end well.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yes.
No, I'm not sure this is a good idea, but we're 50-50 on this opinion.
I still think Megan should choose the
She thinks
punishment
it's
either
great.
way.
I think this is never
I
going
think
to
Megan
end
should
well.
choose a punishment.
Oh my God.
Yes. Come on, Gina, let her.
Let the record show that this has never ended well for me. The first time and every other time. The defense rests. Alright. Okay, you heard it here on IPLCast 70. If Marshadow comes out as a card distribution, Megan gets to pick the punishment. Wait, so if it comes out as a Wi-Fi distribution... like, you know, contrary to whatever we were estimating, and we had... this is a good statistical estimation for this. So, contrary to everybody's opinion, if it comes out on a Wi-Fi thing, does Megan get to pick the punishment too?
That means both of you get punished.
Why do I have to get punished?
Shit.
Why do I have to get punished for not like guessing wrong?
Oh, wait, so that's your guess?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like so she's going to go for
I'm guessing that it's going to be a card / receipt distribution.
Yeah, because I have to go for the counter, I'm going to guess that it's going to be a Wi-Fi distribution. So...
Well, then you don't lose and you don't get punished.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so if I get it correct, Gino gets punished, but if Gino gets it correct, I get punished.
Okay. Terms are set. All right.
And Megan, you're picking the punishment.
And Megan's picking the punishment. Oh,
just let me know beforehand what it is.
You guys are going to regret
that. This is
that.
end well for either of us. This is going to end well.
You've made a terrible mistake on this day.
Help.
I don't care. It's going to be fun either way.
Help. Okay. Speaking of codes, let's go on to the next headline. Segue.
Oh, yes.
Hold on, my screen's reduced itself.
Mm-hmm.
Screen's running
Oh, there
away.
it is.
It's a frame of punishment.
Yep. Megastone Mega Dump. A universal code has been announced that will give players of Sun and Moon a Morwalite, Beedrillite, Ordinite, and Medichemite. Currently, the only way players can get these items in-game. The code is Intimidate. INTIMIDATE. There's no announced end date yet, but as usual, you should collect these ASAP.
All right.
Indeed. I've already got mine, and it does work.
Okay, cool. That's good. And now that we verified that it works, I should probably get around to doing this as well.
Yes. So for anybody who hasn't got it in there, you go to Mystery Gift. It's
is it mystery gift, mystery gift or receive via Wi-Fi?
It's a mystery gift, and you have to enter the code.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool.
So from that you go into code, and the code again, like we've mentioned, is imitate. So
Intimidate.
Basically,
Intimidate.
Yeah, intimidate.
Because imitate will get you
I
nothing.
say some words differently. So
okay.
Imitate is like a completely different word.
It'll get you something
intimidate.
different.
Yeah.
Get you something different. Okay.
I can't do words right. All right.
All right, so I'm going to update everybody on the progress of my attempt to complete the Alolan Pokédex. It's not gone anywhere. I haven't really done anything with Pokemon in the last 4 weeks. I've just been playing Fire Emblem Heroes.
Same. I'm trying to be breeding it and stuff.
I've been playing. I haven't been playing Fire Emblem Heroes as aggressively as I've been playing Grand Blue Fantasy because we had Guild Wars. So
I've been playing Breath of the Wild.
You have been playing Breath of the Wild, and tomorrow I will be playing ukulele. Regardless of what the critics say. I don't freaking care. I'ma play my ukulele. Alright.
Well, for me, I've been playing, like, other games besides, like, the MMO that we play.
I've seen that, too. It's like, the games that must not be named. I am slowly...
Yeah, and I've also, just recently... that a certain someone showed me of an interesting app as well, which is, I guess, sort of similar to Fire Emblem, but not completely.
Okay.
But it's really good.
Alright, okay. You've got my interest now. What app is this? See, the problem
I don't know if I should...
See, the problem is that you've pitched this to me. You've given me the elevator pitch to this app, and basically said you've made parallels to something, and as a result, I am now interested. This is coming. You are telling the guy who stopped a random stranger on a train to ask him what app he was playing.
Yeah, don't underestimate Gino.
Don't underestimate my ability to have partial envy towards something.
It's a kind of... God damn it, Vicky!
What's it called?
Pocket Evolutions.
Okay.
Is this a Pokemon ripoff?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of like that, but it's really good.
It's actually not.
And Vicky's got this game as well, but the whole look of it is so different from her version to mine. So.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that then.
Hang on. I think I still got the link that she gave me in our conversation.
So really funny. I actually still have Idolmaster Starlight Stage on here, and yeah. What else do I have on here? Oh,
you would say that, wouldn't you?
What? Okay, all right. I don't know what the context is anymore. Yeah, I have Dynasty Warriors Unleashed or whatever it is on here right now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for some reason there's a Dynasty Warriors game on mobile.
Yeah, I said it is on like that Google Play thing.
Yeah, I'm not on Android, and neither is Megan at this point, so I can't coerce her to get the game either.
No.
But it's okay. It's okay. Ooh, actually.
But it is quite interesting and really cool.
I will have a look at it on some other platform, which I will not name here. Okay, so are those all the Pokemon news we've got?
Yep.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like besides the shiny Tapu Koko stuff, which I think we had mentioned in the last one.
We've already mentioned.
Yeah, we mentioned shiny Tapu Koko.
South Korea has it now.
Yeah.
It should be here soon.
FOMO! Where's it coming here?
Scream to the heavens.
I am screaming to the heavens.
Dismay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, not that bad. Okay, so let's go to let's go talk about some league news. Speak a bit.
Even though it's little as it is.
Hey, look, it's 2 items. It's the same as external headlines. Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk April. And let's talk April events. And by April events, I mean there are none. This is a nice break time for everybody on the IPL. Submit art, do whatever. Greet your admin happy birthday. So I would suggest that everybody, we like get your art up, conclude your battles, mute your phones, get the whole thing going, get prepared because we have an event coming in May, which we will announce on the next IPLcast. I hope. And where are we going? Where are we in the next IPLcast? Jeez Louise, we're
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, we're not even gonna be in state for the next IPLcast.
What, around September?
No, wait, hold on, don't jump the gun. 2
We're
weeks
going a
from
bit too
now.
far in the future here.
2 weeks from now.
We need to roll the DeLorean
I'm
back a
shutting
bit.
up. I'm shutting up then.
Okay. So yeah, we'll inform you on what's going on 2 weeks from now, I guess. Otherwise, we'll put it up on an IPL News journal on the website. Speaking of IPL News stuff to report on, we put up a rather large announcement on the we put a large announcement on the journal. And I'm pretty sure we can put it here for all the people who do not go to the IPL team page. Yay, we're doing this thing! So the IPL, well, 2/3 of the IPL anyway. We are going to Japan. We're going to Japan.
We're going to Nihon to see the Nekkos.
We're going to Nihon, like the Baka Gaijin that we are, to see the Nekkos.
Like the filthy weebs that we are.
The Nekkos and the Densha and the what else? What else can I possibly weeb about here? And the so we are the current plan right now is to hit. I said hit is to visit 8 out of the 11 main Pokemon centers in Japan. We can't get to specific ones because they are too far north or too far west.
But let it be known that we tried our best.
Yep. Oh, that rhymed. So we are going to try and get to the. I did have the list here and then I lost the list. But we are also going to try and visit all of the small Pokemon centers. I know there's one in in Tokyo Station. So we're going to try and get to that because hey, it's Tokyo Station, why not? We cannot go to the Sapporo one. The Sapporo one is too far north. The one in Sendai is probably one we're going to try and get to. If we can. The one in Skytree Town is going to be easy because we're one station away where we're going. The one in Mega Tokyo is going to be easy because we'll be in Tokyo for a few days. We're going to go to the one in Tokyo Bay because it's Tokyo Bay. Bye. We're going to visit the one in Yokohama because there's an area near Yokohama that I've always wanted to visit that doesn't seem to have anything interesting around except for the name of the station. We can't go to the one in Nagoya. I don't know if we're going to get to the one in Nagoya. We might actually. I'm pretty sure.
God knows we'll try.
Down. Yeah. If we do that, then we'll be visiting 9 of the 11 ones. We are definitely going to be in the one in Kyoto because we're going to make Kyoto our home base for the second part of the trip. We are going to visit the one in Osaka because Osaka is about half an hour away by train from Kyoto. That should be easily enough done. We're going to visit the one in Hiroshima because Hiroshima is where we're going to stay on the last leg of our trip. And we are not going to be visiting the one in Fukuoka because screw Fukuoka, it's too far west. So yeah, that's
nice.
We're gonna visit a lot of Pokemon centers, some of which have just identical lines of merchandise but different badges. So we've also been told that there is a Pokemon gym in Osaka, but I don't know whether or not it's actually worth going to as a thing. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know.
I think they're actual gyms.
I don't think they're actual gyms where I go in and lift weights.
Not that kind. I mean, actual gyms with mini game setups. They're not.
Yeah, I think they're mostly mini game setups. So it's not it's not as like awesome as I would think a gym would be, where you're taking your, well, basically where you're taking your 3DS and kick their asses until they holler. So but look, it's not. We're going there not just to visit all of the Pokemon centers, but by God, we're going to do that. But also because we're going to do a lot of sightseeing. We're going to visit some places. And part of
Embarrass
that,
ourselves.
embarrass ourselves. I mean, we're going to embarrass ourselves pretty much as soon as we step out of the airport. But not as bad as somebody I know who needed navigation from halfway across the world. I will not shut up about this. I'm super salty.
What?
Someone who spends about 3 months hassling you and your friend for like to put together a list, and then doesn't bring the list.
Yeah, so we trained this person for 8 weeks, because this person went to Japan for 8 days, and as soon as that person got to Japan, I get a call going, "Hey Gino, could you help me navigate out of the airport, please?"
Really?
It's not like it's a freaking international airport, right? You're in the international terminal of an airport that is designed for international flights. It's not like it's some local airport that has an international terminal that is nothing more than a waiting bay for the tarmac. Hobart.
Hey Gino, we came out of the bathroom and now we don't know where we are.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. So bad. I'm gonna have chocolate just to comfort myself after this. It's so bad. But yeah, we kind of know our way around. Like, we've been planning the trip quite well. We've gotten the logistics set up, so it's just gonna be a nice like travel in kind of thing. So we're just gonna get in there. We're gonna travel, and part of what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much blog every single day that we're there, and put it up onto the IPLcast. So. I'm going to be essentially going to be multitasking my video stuff around, because I'm going to be getting 16 videos up in total? No, 18. 18
Probably.
videos up in total,
So
and that's
many,
just for
so
this
many.
channel, right? No telling what else am I going. No telling what else I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm actually doing a lot of the advanced work. I'm picking out a lot of stuff that I'm going to like. I'm picking out some music that I'm going to use. Like when IPLcast went to various regions, we used Irashaimase and a couple of other tracks as the music. I think when we went to Melbourne, the entire soundtrack was pretty much just that. But we're going to try and change it up a bit. Have different music, and part of that obviously is I'm trying to get the licensing for the music so I can use it. So I don't know. We might get some good music to go in for the production on this thing. We'll try and keep it nice. My birthday present is part of making the things look pretty.
You wanted a gimbal.
Yay! I got a camera gimbal for this thing, and
Nice.
it's like, oh, but it's not that great. And I'm like, actually, if you've seen this thing has an image stabilizer. It's got optical image stabilization, and I've shot quite a lot of things on this thing, that, and I've taken it out and I've just taken video, of stuff with this lens, that I wouldn't have been able to do if I fiddled around, getting my sidearm camera out. So, yeah, in a pinch, or if I feel like it does really well, and attaching it to an auto-stabilizing gimbal, that's going to be epic. All right, so I babbled on about our trip that won't be happening until September. So that's going to be a while yet. But we'll update you on everything we're going to do. If you do have any suggestions on what you think we should feature in our Japan trip, feel free to suggest it in comments below. And yep. And as usual, if you enjoy the show, just hit the subscribe button. It's nice. It makes us feel good. It fills us with warm, fuzzy feelings that I want to put onto a roast and eat. That came out wrong. All right. So, IPLcast 70. We did not have a cake for this one, but we may have chocolate.
Wah.
It's
We
okay.
did one for 50. We'll do one for 100.
All right. I do have Cadbury's.
Well,
though.
I did got these.
Oh, wait. Yeah! Brad collusion! You have Amaze Bites and I have Fruit and Nut. Hooray!
You gotta love the chocolate.
Gotta love it when it's Cadbury's.
Yep.
Alright, so we are going to go enjoy a chocolate at the end of this. We will catch you on IPLcast 71, don't go yet. Don't jump the gun. Alright, so from all of us here at IPLcast HQ, the UK side and the Sydney side, we will catch you on episode 71 of the IPLcast in about a couple of weeks, more or less. Have fun out there, catch more Pokemon, and yeah, we'll see you then. Bye!
Bye.